Hi Taurus, happy Monday. I hope you're doing awesome today. This is going to be a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. I've already cleared the energy of the cards, so I'll just do a little bit of shuffling here. I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. So if any of the messages repeat, I believe Spirit really wants us to get the messages, so I'll try and catch that and let you know. Always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs in case you have messages over there. And if it resonates and you would like a personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video, and you can send me an email. We can chat about that. Okay, so all the information is on the in the about section in the description. Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Taurus for a Celtic cross spread? 10 cards for Taurus, please, Spirit. So I'll just pull all the cards and then we'll go through them all. So you have Four of Swords reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Five of Cups. Judgment reversed. The Empress reversed. Nine of Swords. King of Pentacles. Five of Wands reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. King of Cups reversed. And then Six of Cups. Okay, awesome. So, let me just get myself organized here. So your first card that came out is the Four of Swords, and it came out reversed. This card, let me just move my chair a little bit. This card represents your current situation. The message on the card is, I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. So you might not be doing that because it came out reversed, okay? This card is all about being exhausted, burnt out. Maybe you're in deep contemplation. Maybe you're experiencing stagnation at this time. But Spirit's wanting you to take a rest, okay? Take a time out to rest and recharge your energy. Maybe you're working long hours, or you're giving your time and energy to other people in need, or maybe you're involved in a highly stressful and demanding undertaking. But you're close to exhaustion, Spirit's saying, and your energy reserves are running low. Oh, or maybe they're on empty. And if you don't stop and take some much needed rest now, you might crash and burn out completely. So it's time to withdraw from your external world and retreat within. Kind of like a social detox. Maybe try daily meditation to calm your mind. Maybe you're feeling very restless and are wanting to do everything at once, but force yourself to take it easy to make sure you don't run yourself into the ground, okay? And yeah, this card could also represent stagnation and a lack of action, which leads to increased frustration. So you might need to take a break and come back to whatever it is. It'll be different for all of you. Come back to it, your situation, when your energy is flowing better. Maybe you're frustrated with the lack of progress and change in your life. And part of this lack of change may be due to your passive approach. There may have been situations that were frustrating to you or that you were unhappy with, but You chose to wait it out and hoped that they would eventually change. And now you're feeling the ramifications of that choice. So Spirit's saying, take the time you need to rediscover your vitality. Okay, and then your second card is the Five of Cups. This card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. The message on the card is you will move forward when the time is right, when the time is right for you. Okay. The Five of Cups is a card of remorse, regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism. Spirit wants you to look at your glass as half full instead of half empty. Some of you are so focused on your past disappointments and losses that you're missing out on new opportunities and potential. So the message with this card is to find a way to move on or move through it. Okay? Maybe your situation hasn't turned out as you had expected it to, and you feel sad, regretful, or disappointed. And instead of moving on with your life, maybe you're choosing to, wallow in those emotions, okay? But Spirit wants you to pull yourself together and move on. That might be the stagnation Spirit's talking about, so I'll make a note of that. Stagnation. And I can help you with that if you want with Reiki. I do distant Reiki for people all over the world. Again, just send me an email if you like. Maybe you're stuck in the past and can't let go. Maybe you blame yourself, or maybe you're the victim of life's circumstances. And I can relate to that a lot, Taurus. But you need to really focus on the present and try and let that stuck energy go, okay? Because if it's not serving you, then it's not doing you any good. These negative emotions might be holding you back from your fullest potential. That's what they were talking about with the first card. So release these thoughts so that you can move on and create a more positive change for yourself. The biggest message with this card is forgiveness for yourself and others. Even if things aren't going your way, Spirit wants you to know that new opportunities and possibilities are waiting for you, but only when you're ready. So shift your mindset and focus on what can go right. Be open to the brighter side of life, Spirit's saying. And then your foundation card is the Judgment. It came out reversed. This card represents, so extra protection from Spirit. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. And this card's about doubt. Look back at compassion with yourself, for yourself, is the message on the card. Okay, look back with compassion for yourself. So this is time for reflection and self-evaluation. Again, Spirit saying meditation would really help you right now. Through meditation, you may arrive at a deep understanding of the universal themes weaving throughout your life and what you can do or change to avoid these situations. Maybe you kept a secret, or you're keeping something hidden because you fear how others might judge you. But Spirit saying clear these past mistakes and regrets and possibly any associated guilt or shame. Just work on your self-forgiveness. okay? We're human. We make mistakes. That's life. We learn and then we move on. Just don't keep making them, right? This is a card of self-acceptance, self-love. So release all these negative energies so you can have your freedom, okay? The universe is trying to send you messages, but you're not listening. So the meditation will help you tune into these messages. Push past your inner fears and self-doubt and trust that the universe has your back. Okay? Everything going on in your life right now is happening for a reason. Maybe your inner critic is on overdrive and is coming through loud and clear. Maybe you're doubting yourself and telling yourself negative messages. But if you just be disciplined with yourself, focus on discipline, you'll be able to break the cycle of self-criticism and replace it with more positive messages of what can be possible for your life. And then your fourth card is the Empress, another major arcana, and it came out reversed again. I create what I choose naturally and with joy is the message on the card. So Spirit's saying you can create whatever you want naturally and it will bring you joy. So again, this card represents your past but is relevant now. And it's telling you to make some room for, more time for self-love. Okay, they're repeating that message. It's a card of emptiness. Self-love and self-care are priorities right now. Bring your loving energy and focus to yourself, especially if you've been giving away your personal power by placing too much emphasis on another person's emotional or material needs and neglecting your own. Okay? This is the second time Spirit is saying, fill your own cup. Okay? Look at your cup as half full and not half empty. This card is emptiness. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of others without resentment. Some of you may crave stronger connections with nature and Mother Earth. Maybe you're experiencing some type of creative block. Again, I can help you with that with the Reiki. Some of you may be worrying whether whatever you've been working on will be a success, or if your work is appealing to others. But Spirit's saying for now, don't bother about what other people think, okay? Just allow your creative energy to flow, even if it means keeping it private for now. There may be issues related to body image too when the Empress comes out reversed. So learn to love your body. Some of you may be taking the mothering role a little bit too far and becoming overprotective or codependent and controlling. So shift your focus to a more like adult to adult relationship, okay? And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. Your immediate future is the Nine of Swords, upright. So the message on the card is, again, Spirit saying, trust the present moment. Trust everything you're going through at this time. It's for a reason. Okay? Spirit has your back. All this is happening for a reason. Have faith. This card is telling you to have faith. Okay? Maybe you're experiencing inner turmoil or deep-seated fears, which they've already mentioned, so I'll Make a note of that. Deep-seated fears. This card is a card about secrets again. Maybe you have some secrets. But this card is telling you to release any worries that you have. They're not serving you. Maybe you're experiencing inner turmoil because of your mindset, the way you're thinking. Your negative thoughts are taking you in a downward spiral of despair and anxiety. But it actually contradicts your reality. Maybe some of you, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just channeling the messages. They're not from me, okay? But maybe you're making things feel much worse than they really are. You may try to keep your worries private and personal, but if you're struggling, it might be time for you to confide in others or even journal it down. Ask your angels and guides to help you too, which they will. Maybe telling someone else, it will offer you a new perspective. Okay, this card could be saying that you're gripped by fear. So Spirit wants you to release your limiting beliefs, your self-doubt. Okay, so I just want to make a note of that. Release self-doubt, because they're repeating that message. Any limiting beliefs, crippling fears, and self-doubt, let those go. Maybe you're really hard on yourself and you're engaging in negative self-talk. So really, if you're doing that, really try and make a conscious effort to stop. I don't know if this will work for you. It works for me. If I have to work on some things for myself, I put little reminders in my phone, in my alarm, every day, every single day. I look at it and it reminds me, oh yeah, I got to work on that. It works for me if you want to try it. Make a more conscious effort to quit negative self-talk. Maybe you have already worked through this period of worry and depression and are making a recovery. So, or you will be very soon, since this is your immediate future card. Maybe you already realize that things are not as bad as you made them out to be. Okay? And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is you got the King of Pentacles upright. The message on this card is, I am sure of my place in the world. Okay? So the King of Pentacles can be male or female in a general reading. Very traditional. Represents wealth, business, leadership, security. Again, the discipline. So I want to make a note of that. Discipline, since they've already mentioned that. And abundance. This card could be abundance. If this is you, Taurus, Spirit saying that you are a faithful provider. You use your ambition and confidence to create wealth for yourself and others. You generate your self-worth from what you've accumulated, and you share it with others. The King of Pentacles can represent a fatherly figure who provides others with advice, guidance, wisdom, especially with regards to financial or work-related matters. If this is you, Taurus, you're confident and successful at attracting and managing wealth. You have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. Okay? You no longer struggle to achieve what you desire, nor do you have any need to prove yourself to anyone. You've completed your task, or you've attained your goal. And now you can enjoy all that you've accomplished. You created a rich life for yourself. not just financially, but spiritually too. The King of Pentacles knows a methodical, planned, and well thought out approach will lead you to success. You don't need to take any more risks when the King of Pentacles shows up in a reading. Be sure of your place in the world, Spirit is saying. Okay. Then your seventh card is the Five of Wands. And it came out reversed. So the Five of Wands reversed represents your self-image, or how you see yourself. And the message of the card is, I stand my ground and look for peace. Maybe because it came out reversed, you don't feel like you're able to do that at this time. It could represent that. But Spirit is telling you, no, you stand your ground, Taurus. Okay? The goal is to aim for peace in your life. Fives can be about adjustments. So maybe you're adjusting to something, something big in your life. The Five of Wands reverse could be about depletion. Again, it could be talking about inner conflict, or maybe you're avoiding some type of conflict. Maybe you're facing some kind of an internal conflict and are unclear on where you stand on important issues. Maybe there are people around you that have very strong views about what you should be doing. And this is creating an enormous amount of tension and disagreements. So Spirit wants you to align your head with your heart so you can discover a sense of peace within yourself. Some of you have a tendency to avoid conflict. Maybe you find that any tension makes you feel, any type of tension or conflict makes you feel uneasy, and you deflect a lot of that energy, or maybe you ignore the problem if there is one. Okay? So consider whether avoiding such discomfort is the best way to go, or if you ever find yourself compromising on what is important to you. This card could represent a sigh of relief after a struggle. Maybe you're no longer up against competition and you can just be. You've worked through your anger and hostility, and now you feel more secure in your relationships. Okay? Some type of inner conflict, maybe with your relationships or with regards to your job, personal issues. But Spirit wants you to know, Taurus, you don't have to prove yourself anymore. Okay? I want to write that down. You don't have to prove yourself anymore. They've already mentioned that. You know your worth now. And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, is the Ten of Cups. And it came out reversed again. So the Ten of Cups represents your environment, or how others see you in your situation. And the message on the card is, I have all I wish for in my relationships. Maybe you don't feel like that because it came out reversed. So this card talks about infatuation, disconnection, misaligned values. It could represent struggling relationships. Maybe you're seeking greater harmony and connection in your relationships. Maybe you wished for a beautiful, harmonious relationship, but in reality, you're feeling disconnected and disengaged from your loved one. Maybe you feel like something is missing. Some of you are struggling to communicate honestly, empathize, and engage with one another. Maybe it feels like each time you try to connect, something goes wrong and you end up with even more distance between you. Spirit saying some of you may have unrealistic expectations of the relationship. Maybe you think everything will be perfect and rosy every minute you're together. So if this resonates with you, Spirit's saying realign your expectations and realize that every relationship has its ups and downs. It's totally normal. I've been married for 24 years. Yeah, you just got to keep working on it. Or maybe you're no longer a fit for each other. You may no longer be a fit for each other. And in which case, maybe you're considering leaving. But Spirit's saying, seek out common ground with your loved ones and try to rebuild the relationships from there. Love and be loved. Open the lines of communication. Be ready to hold a safe space for one another so that you can reconnect on a deeper, more loving level. Be compassionate, understanding, and respectful with each other. Maybe you're thinking about what a loving relationship means to you. You're focusing your attention inward so that you can gain clarity on what you want from a relationship. Let go of any relationships that don't bring you fulfillment and happiness, and then welcome new relationships in alignment with your highest good. Some of you are not living by your own values, and you're not being true to yourself. You're allowing others to decide what will and what will not make you happy, when you know you should be doing that for yourself. And as a result, you're questioning whether you believe in what you are doing. So bring your focus back to what truly makes you happy, even if it's different from what others expect. Some of you are neglecting your family while you pursue more material goals, like progressing your career or making more money. For some of you, your work-life balance might be out of whack, and you're spending less quality time with your family. And if you continue to neglect your family, you'll find that your relationships will suffer and you won't achieve an overall sense of contentment and happiness as you had planned on. Okay, that's not for all of you, so just take how it resonates and leave the rest. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, is the King of Cups. And it came out reversed. I am my own anchor. You don't feel like that, I don't think, because it came out reversed. That's the message on the card. I am my own anchor. So this card is about self-compassion again, melancholy. It's talking about your inner feelings again. The King of Cups reversed could represent someone who is moody, emotionally manipulative. Maybe you're dealing with someone like this. But if this is you, Taurus, you're focusing your attention on your innermost feelings and you're discovering emotions stored in your subconscious mind and how they're affecting you. Some of you hope to gain a stronger sense of control over your emotional well-being so that your feelings don't steer you away from living your best life. Some of you may be prone to emotional upset and drama. Others may trigger you or push your buttons. Maybe you're feeling a little depressed, anxious, moody, or unpredictable. Again, Spirit's saying you may lack self-compassion. I'm going to make a note of that. Because they said, you know, look back at your life. Look back with compassion for yourself. Maybe you're beating yourself up over small things that have gone wrong. If this resonates with you, try to understand the root cause of your emotions and bring your conscious awareness to the impact that they're having on your life. Pay attention to your emotional balance. Find your place of calm and compassion. Other people might trigger you or trigger these emotional responses in you, but it's up to you to stay in control. That's where the discipline comes in. Some of you may be repressing your emotions and withdrawing from the outside world because you fear what may happen if you were to confront your feelings head on. But your feelings are bottling up inside of you, and if you're at risk of an emotional outburst. If you keep these feelings inside, the pressure will get too much for you, okay? So again, journaling or maybe finding someone to talk to. Don't keep stuff inside. You'll implode, okay? And you may be dealing with someone who is vindictive and emotionally manipulative. Someone who blackmails you to get their own way and push their own personal agenda. Maybe this King of Cups makes you feel uncertain about yourself, like you're the problem and not him. But this is going to make you feel emotionally unstable, instability, if you allow this to happen, okay? This may be someone that you met in your past. It could be someone from your past, but you're still dealing with these issues now, okay? Spirit's saying if this resonates, you still have work to do in releasing yourself from his or her, could be a her, controlling forces. And then your future, if all is to remain as is the Six of Cups. And this card represents, well, the message on the card is remember and treasure past happiness, okay? This card could be letting you know that maybe someone from your past is coming back into your life and you'd be happy about it. This is a card of innocence, childhood memories, joy, revisiting the past. This card is taking you back to happy memories from your past, whether as a child, a teenager, or a young adult. Maybe these memories take you back to your childhood home, or again, maybe you're reconnecting with your childhood friends. Maybe you're going to a high school reunion, an old buddy, a teenage sweetheart might show up back into your life, or a past lover might show up again. This card is all about harmony and cooperation in your relationships. You're ready to give and receive. You're also willing to give each other the benefit of the doubt, having moved on. It's kind of like it's like a new start, a new leaf from a positive place. Or maybe this card is telling you to get in touch with your inner child. Give yourself permission to be playful, connect with your authentic self and your intuition. For some of you, this card could represent a pregnancy, a birth, siblings who play nicely together, could be twins. Children are often here to teach you something about yourself and can also serve as great advisors. So just keep that in mind, okay, Taurus? So if this card resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you or hear from where you're watching this from. I'm in Canada. And again, if you want your own personal reading, my email will be under the video and you can email me and we can chat about it, okay? Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today from Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. I'm sending you lots of love, Taurus. Take good care. Bye.